Hey guys, so today I'm here with my April book haul and unboxing. Remember how I said last month that I was going to buy less books because I need to save money? That's funny. Yeah, I bought quite a few books because there were sales and everything. I don't know what was up with April and sales, but there was a lot of sales. Most of them were books on my wish list, so I didn't feel too bad because they were books that I really wanted. They weren't like random purchases for the most part. I'm going to say this again. I need to slow down, but next month is my birthday month, so I know I'll get books then. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the book haul. First, we're going to start with the books that I got on Kindle. The first book I have is Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. I know this is a contemporary book. I don't know much else other than that, but it was a Kindle deal, and so I went ahead and picked it up. Next, I have Mechanica by Betsy Cornwall. I don't know too much about this book other than that the synopsis sounds a lot like Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and as you all know, I love that book, so I thought I'd go ahead and pick this up, and it was a deal, so why not? Next, I have The Sin Eater's Daughter by Melinda Salisbury. This is another book that the synopsis sounded like Shatter Me, and I like Shatter Me a lot, except that I think it's more of a fantasy version, but it's similar to Shatter Me in that the main character has a lethal touch. Now onto the physical books. These first three books are from Book Outlet, of course. The first one is Breakaway by Cat Spears. This is a contemporary book. It's about a boy whose younger sister passes away and he's having to deal with all that. And I know it has to do with soccer because of the cover, but I don't know much else. But it's super short and I love contemporary, so hopefully I can get to this one soon. The next two books are by the same author. The first one is I'll Meet You There by Heather Demetrios. All I know about this book is it's about this girl who lives in a trailer park and she meets a guy who is a veteran from Afghanistan who lost his leg while he was over there, and I don't know too much other than that, but once again, it's a contemporary, it sounded good, so I picked it up. And I also have Something Real by Heather Demetrios. This is about a girl who's on a reality show about her family. I think it kind of sounds like 19 Kids and Counting, and I used to love that show back in the day, so I picked this up, and hopefully it's good, and hopefully I can read this soon. And the last thing I got is this Paris journal. It's really cute, and it has like pictures Paris inside, and you can write in it. Super shiny, and I just went ahead and picked it up. Next book I have is Lady Renegades by Rachel Hawkins. This is the third book in the Rebel Belle trilogy, and I read the first two books and really enjoyed them, so I'm excited to see how this trilogy concludes. The next book is the book that I got in my uppercase unboxing. I have a video for it and I will link it down below and also on the screen. And the book that was in it is Scarlett Epstein Hates It Here by Anna Breslaw. And I've started reading this. So far it hasn't really grabbed my attention, but I'll keep reading and see how it goes. It's about a girl who writes fan fiction. I don't know too much else other than that, but hopefully I'll finish this soon and talk about it in a wrap-up. The last book I have before my unboxings is The Land of 10,000 Madonnas by Kate Hadamard. All I know about this book is it's about a group of friends who road trip across Europe to fulfill a dying wish of one of their friends, and I heard road trip in Europe and I was like, yes, I need that. I don't know of any other road trip books that are set in Europe. I mean, Europe's not like the place that you generally do a road trip. You kind of, take trains or fly because everything's different over there. But yeah, if you didn't know, I was in Europe a year ago studying abroad, and it was like the best experience of my life, and I really want to go back. But any book I find that's like set in Europe or something, I like have to get. So as soon as I heard about this, I knew I had to get it, and I am really excited to read this. I will probably be reading this very soon. Now for the unboxing part, the first package I have is from Barnes & Noble. Yeah, almost. Just the last little bit. The book I have is Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between by Jennifer E. Smith. I've been kind of collecting Jennifer E. Smith's books, and I didn't have this one, so I went ahead and got it. All I know is it's about a couple who are about to go off to college, and they're trying to figure out if they should stay together or break up, and I know all her books are just like cutesy contemporaries, so whenever I need a cutesy contemporary, I pick up one of her books. And I really like this cover. I like the pink spine and the pink back. Then, of course, I have a big box from Book Outlet. They've been having a lot of books that I've really wanted, and these were all books on my wish list. and so I was like, why not? So I went ahead and ordered them. I got a coupon for $5 off 35 or more. So yeah, hopefully I can use this. I don't generally order $35 from Book Outlet at a time, so I don't know, but I will hold on to this and use it, hopefully. Paper! The first book I have is Soundless by Richelle Mead. I've already read this book, but I read it from the library, and I saw it on Book Outlet, and I was like, well, why not get a physical copy? This is a fantasy book following a girl who lives in this village where everybody in the village is deaf, and then they all start to lose their sight, and so she leaves the village to go try to find help. And it was pretty good. The next book I have is Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. This is like a very popular fantasy book right now, and I'm not a big fantasy person, but I'm always willing to try like really popular fantasy books to see if I can find a fantasy book that I really like. So I went ahead and picked this up because it was cheap on Book Outlet, and why not? And I've heard really good things. The next book I have is The Boy Most Likely To by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This is the sequel / companion novel to My Life Next Door, which I read a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed it. And it follows 2 different side characters from that book, and yeah, I wasn't going to buy this because I didn't like her other book very much at all, so I kind of held off on buying it, and it showed up on Book Outlet, and I thought, now's my chance, so I'm going to go ahead and get it, and it has a matching spine with the other 2, which makes me really happy, so yeah, hopefully I can get to this one soon. The last book in this box is Catalyst by Lydia King. This is the sequel to Control, which I read last year, the year before, and I really enjoyed it. I just haven't ever picked this up. I don't know when I'm going to get to this, but I'm looking forward to reading it. I am awaiting another package from Book Outlet that should be here in the next couple days, and so when that comes in, I will insert the footage after this. I just got this package in the mail from Book Outlet, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. First book I got is Jubilee Manor by Bethany Hagen. This is the sequel to Landry Park, which I read, I think a couple years ago, but I really enjoyed it, and I just never picked this up. It came out last August, but I saw it on Book Outlet, and I was like, yes, I need this. So it's the conclusion to the duology, so I am excited to see how it concludes. And to make the shipping worth it, I also picked up This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales. I don't know too much about this except it's about a DJ, which sounds pretty cool, and I've heard good things, so I'm excited to read it. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye!